Hey everybody, it's Lori. I'm here because I wanted to share my latest journal with you. This one is made using the digital printables from the Sweet Nothings kit that is for sale in my Etsy shop. And it's a Valentine's Day theme. Originally, I had planned on making this a hardcover journal, but I found some really pretty kind of vintagey fabric at Joann's. So I decided to go ahead and make a fabric cover instead. And as you can see, it kind of got away from me. It's a lot chunkier than I had originally planned because once I got the embellishments and stuff inside, it really bulked it up. So for the closure, I'm using the seam binding, and I've really got it cranked down tight because it wants to spring open. So I'm going to go ahead and start flipping through here. As you can see, I'm using seam binding and a button for the closure that I've just got wrapped around the journal a couple of times. And it's got the wraparound cover, wraparound flap, I should say. And then, other than the fabric that I have pieced together, I've sewn a couple of strips of some different ribbon on there. And then I do have the signatures sewn in. There's 5 signatures. And I've got some really pretty lace trim covering up the whatchamajiggies, the sewing thread. And then a couple of felt flowers. One of them I sewed on. And then the other one I just glued on top of the seam binding here to hold it in place. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go inside. Quite a bit of stamping in here, some tags and tuck spots, and the usual stuff that you see in my journals. A lot of the tags I made using some scraps that I had from different paper collections from Prima and Graphic 45 and let's see, I think there's even some paper in there from one of the Paper Studio Valentine's Day paper packs. And then I just used my corner punches to decorate them up a little bit. Got a little bit of embossing done here. I had paper punched with a Martha Stewart punch on a few different pages. I'm using the deep edge punches. But the paper wasn't super thick, so once I got them punched, they were kind of flimsy. So then what I did was I just embossed them to strengthen them up a little bit. And then this one I've got tissue paper on one side. And then this tag here is one that comes in the kit. And this is from a Prima collection, this one. And this tag here is another one that comes in the kit. I have a little altered paper clip here and an envelope here that is included in the printable kit. I just have the one tag in there, yeah. Oh, and I should point out that the pages that I have printed on the back sides of the main pages with the journaling lines are a freebie that I'm offering on my Facebook group. I've got a Facebook group just for the printables in my Etsy shop, and I'll be offering monthly freebies on there if you want to head over there and request to join. It's just called Ivy Shutter's Printables. And for the month of January, I've done 4 different journaling line pages for the freebie. Little vintagey paper sack that I got at Hobby Lobby a few years ago. I think this is the first time I've actually busted it open and used any of them. I just thought they were so cute with the vintage Valentines on there, the children's Valentines. I remember exchanging these when I was a kid in elementary school. I don't know, do they even still do that? Little booklet there. There's another one of the punched edges that I embossed. Some of the pages, I should mention that some of the blank pages are coffee dyed, and some of them I've just stained up with my own homemade sprays and stuff. There's a doily that I embossed around the edges and Mod Podged to just a blank sheet of paper so you could still journal on it, and it's good and sturdy. And this is just an envelope I made using a 6x6 sheet of paper and used my We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board. A scrap from one of the Prima collections. And this is a tag that comes in the kit. And this is one from one of the Prima paper pads. Oops. And this is just a paper sack that I got at the dollar store a couple years ago. Got a package of them. And then this right here is also from the dollar store, and it's Valentine's Day themed duct tape. And another envelope from the kit. And another altered paper clip. And this also is an envelope that I made from a 6x6 sheet of paper using the envelope punch board. And another doily here that I just embossed around the edges and Mod Podged to a sheet of paper and then colored it all up with a bunch of different glimmer mists. And also on the other side, Mod Podged some really pretty lace fabric that has kind of sparkle in it. Another embossed punch here. And another doily that I've done embossing around and got the paper on the back side again for journaling. Oops. Guess I'm going to have to glue that down. The tape doesn't want to stick. You know, it always sticks to stuff that you don't want it to stick to, but then when you do want it to stick, it won't. And just a little tri-fold scrap of paper here. And that's it. That is my big fat monster journal. So, let me just go ahead and show you how I was just closing it. Just cinching it up pretty good here. Wrap it around a couple of times and then around the button, and it won't flip open on you. So, thanks very much everybody for taking the time to watch, and if you have any questions, let me know. I'll catch you later.